Oh, hey everyone, welcome to a new channel I'm creating. It's a channel for comic book geeks like myself. Basically, I wanted to create this primarily because I absolutely got sick and tired of receiving comics in the mail, either through eBay or some other type of online trade, something like that, in complete jacked up condition. So we're going to get into that. And also today, actually, what we'll get into, since I just got boards and shit in the mail yesterday, I'm going to talk about the difference between boards and bags. While it might not seem important, it actually kind of is. Because when you go to your comic book store, you get these little flim-flammy ones they're great, they're good, you know, they last for 3 or 4 years. My comic book store actually supplies these for free. All of the comic books are placed in them and then put on the shelf, so you cannot complain about that. But if you're going to want to have a comic book for a longer than a 4 to 5 year span, I don't recommend these. I would not hold on to these. You're gonna have to change them out. They'll start breaking down sometimes, and the plastic is not that good for over 5 years. I recommend Mylars. They look similar, or Mylar, exactly what they are. Mylars is a brand, but these Mylars are a little thicker. They're a lot thicker, actually. They're originally made for the government, and now they've since made sizes for the comic industry and magazines and other such things. And the boards in them are a lot thicker too. These are actually called fullbacks. They're 4 millimeters thick, and they also have halfbacks, which are 2. The 2s are just a little bit thicker than these little things. So after having seen these and then having these, if you're a serious collector, just go ahead and throw those things away because they're absolute garbage. So I mean, these Mylars, they come in packs of 50. I have a pack right here I got in the mail yesterday. I got these on eBay, relatively inexpensive. They are a little more expensive than your other ones that you would get in a comic book store. If your comic book store does have Mylar, then by all means get them at your local comic book store. If not, use the Google. These are Mylite 2s. They also have Mylites. The Mylite 2s I like because they're a little thicker. If you're already going to pay the extra money, you might as well get the Mylite 2s. This brand is E. Gerber. Another brand is, what the hell, Bill Cole Enterprises. He makes some as well. I actually have some of his fullbacks down here. I'm not promoting these stores in any way. They're just the only 2 brands that I've found that I actually enjoy. These come in a thing of 50 as well. As you can see, it's a lot thicker for 50 than your boards that you normally see. They're thick and they work great. 2 places that I've found to get them. One is comicsupply.com. They have the E. Gerber brand. That store's okay. They ship very slow. Their prices are reasonable, but the Bill Cole, he has a large selection as well, and he ships very fast, and he has reasonable price on shipping. Just Google Bill Cole Enterprises, and I'm sure you'll find the website. But when you do, make sure that you specify the sizes you want. The sizes will be up here, somewhere in the top left, and or in the case of these, I believe it's in the bottom, down here. So, but you're going to want current sizes if you're collecting comics, from the 90s up. Anything that's on the stands in your comic book shop today is going to actually be your current size, which is like 7 by 10.5, something like that. These are 7 and 10.5, and these of course will be a little smaller because they have to go in there. But that's neither here nor there. So just do yourself a favor if you're going to collect for a long-term investment to get yourself some of those. You can see the difference. Like, I haven't put all of mine into them yet. I'm slowly working on it. Like the strain here, this is in an older, not an older, but one of the ones I was previously talking about, and it's great. But again, for long term, I'm going to keep this a long term. This is not one that I'm going to sell, so I will take it out and put it in a Mylar. Like, I have a Saga first print #1 here. This is a great title, by the way. If you guys haven't read it, I highly recommend picking it up. Even if it's a 4th or 5th print, it's well worth reading. It's good if you like sci-fi. But later on in different episodes, I will end up getting 2 different comics and all those things. As I'm going to do this every Wednesday, I'll have my pull list update and talk about the things that came out, what I liked, what I didn't like from the previous week. But like I said, so you can see here the thickness level that this one stays perfectly straight while this one bends. And before I get anybody telling me that I'm bending my comics, I'm not. I'm being careful. I'm in a controlled environment. I don't have pets or anything like that. So that is the difference pretty much between the Mylars and your regular boards and bags. And thank you for giving me this much time. I promise I will get better with these little webisodes that I'm going to be doing. Like I said, every Wednesday. This week I'm supposed to get some new comics in through the mail, so I will go ahead and unbox them and show how they're packed, if they're good or bad. And when I go ahead and send some out, because I do a lot of selling on eBay, I will show you how I package so that if you sell on eBay, you'll know how the comics will arrive in good shape. So that'll be later. Thanks again. My name is Jake, and this is from Los Angeles. And thanks for giving me this much time. Please subscribe and come back here this coming Wednesday. I should have another one of these videos posted. Thank you.